Hi there everybody, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. We are back for our third video in Windfall Island on our second cycle here. We're just taking care of a few things. Off screen, I, did a bunch of changing around, and I took 3 different pictures of the moon. When it was a full moon, I tried to get, one that was relatively far away, and then one that was kind of close. So hopefully one of these pictures is going to be good enough for him. I guess I could show him this one. Oh, that's right, that certainly is the pictograph I'm looking for. The correct answer is exactly what you've shown me, the full moon. Unrequited love may have twisted me up inside, but I can still find peace when I gaze at the timeless moon. In all of her phases, I particularly love gazing at the full moon. I know I caused you a lot of trouble, but thanks. I really mean it. I want you to have this for all your efforts, just a little reward for easing the pain of this troubled heart. God, he's so emo. Anyways, we get a treasure chart from this emo bastard. And that's good, because I hate doing that. I had to sit there and play the Song of Passing like 4 times. For like 3 or 4 different days. This supposedly has a spot on it that marks where some sunken treasure lies. I don't have a boat, so I can't leave this island to go look for it anyway. Tonight I'll be asking the night sky to help you find the treasure. Best of luck! Well, I hope I made you happy. And after teaching little Mila a lesson, she's very, very good now. We meet again! What? Of course, honestly, I'm working. How dare you suggest that? I'm done with all that sneaking around in the dark. In fact, I head off to a faraway island to work in the evenings now, so I won't be seeing you at night anymore. Alright? Well, alright. Now you're keeping me from doing my job, so could you please step aside? This way to the only stall with extra fun, happy things for sale. So I'm glad that, we turned her around. That's really, really good. Because stealing just isn't good, okay? Let's go check on these 2 lovebirds. They should be meeting up. I did have to, change the day quite a few times, but I haven't went in and talked to them, so here they are. Hey, it's you! Listen to this, will you? I did! I worked up my courage and I talked to her and it was totally the right move. You know why, buddy? She likes me! She actually likes me! See, stalking somebody isn't worth it. Just ask them. The 2 of us are going to start dating until we make a delightful couple. I'm so happy, and that's why I want you to share some of our happiness with you. And she gives you a piece of her heart. That is just so corny. But, that's a pretty good prize. Take good care of it. Link is, you know what? Oh, God, Link should get a medal. I mean, he stopped a girl from thieving, turned her life around, got 2 people put together, fix that guy's broken heart with that nice picture that he wanted. And now we're going to fix up another couple, because we still need to bring Maggie her letter from Mo. If you remember, in the last video, the postman gave us the letter because her father wouldn't take it from the postman, but we're not the postman, so we should be able to just sneak right on in here. And he won't even know that we're coming, so... Where are you, Maggie, back here? It's so weird that she's wearing, like, bunny ears. I guess because they don't have bunny ears in this game and they have it in, like, a bunch of different Zeldas, they needed to put it in somewhere. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Is that, could it be the letter from Mo that I saw in my dreams? Let me read that this instant. This is Mo. I like you, Maggie. So much that I want to eat you for dinner. Surprised he can spell for a moblin. Did you hear that? Those words? It must mean, can it be? Is this his marriage proposal? It must be. At last my feelings have been conveyed to Mo. At last he understands how I feel. This is the happiest day of my life. From here on out, today will be the anniversary of true love for me and my Mo. Oh, it completely slipped my mind. I must thank you for your role in this. To commemorate my anniversary of true love, I give you this. We get another piece of heart. God, Link is just playing the matchmaker. Treasure it always! Good luck with your marriage. I'm sure he'll eat you. I mean, that's not how my fiancé proposed to me. He wasn't like, I want to eat you. I love you so much I want to eat you. That would just be creepy. So, she's clearly, like, off her rocker, and, I don't really care what happens to her, because we got all that we needed from her and her father, actually. So we're very, very slowly getting things done, and I think I really only wanted to get only one more thing done. So this should be our last video here, and then we can actually move on, because we still need to go to those fairy fountains. So we need to go up here, which we haven't been to like since the start of the LP. I told you there's like a windmill up here. And what we need to do is... Okay, I need to equip my leaf, and I need to change the wind's direction. Because we need to get to the top of the pictographer's balcony, but I needed to get into that cart, and I just failed at it, because you need to be able to get into the cart and hop onto the other side, so... I'm gonna have to get back up there. See you guys in a minute when I actually manage to climb back up there. Okay, so now that I'm back up here, you have to kind of position yourself, and you also have to position the wind, so you can just make a nice little drop right onto his balcony. This door is locked and can't be opened. What? What do you mean it's locked and can't be opened? I have never had that happen to me before. Wow. Okay. I have no idea. Honestly, guys, I have no idea why that is. There's like treasure behind there that I want to go and get. I don't know why that is. I wonder if it's because I haven't done his pictograph thing, but I can't do it for him anyways. I must say, you seem to be in possession of a very fine pictobox there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? There can be no villains amongst the ranks of pictobox lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you. He's just gonna go through the same crap he went through before. He's, you know, go upstairs, look at his pictographs. And I did try to trigger this off-screen. I looked at every single picture, and I went in and out of the building, and, you know, I did what it was I was supposed to do, but it still didn't work for me, so I'm still assuming I can't do this little side quest. Yeah, that is really strange. If anybody could tell me why that is, then, you know, feel free to let me know, because that's never happened. And as you can see, if we go through that door there, we can come and we can get these two treasure chests. And one has rupees and one has a treasure chart. And I really wanted to go and grab that. That is very, very strange and kind of annoying. Okay, well, anyways, I guess I'll just keep that in mind for later. That was kind of the last thing I wanted to do, but that kind of puts a damper in my plans. But you know, I'll figure it out later on, I'm sure. Either way, I would say we're pretty much finished. You know, I could of course go buy more stuff from the auction, but I can do that later. That's really not important, especially when I'd rather use my rupees for other things right now. I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to roll. You know, and there's still some things we're gonna have to come back and do later on. But I think we've done our justice on this island. So let's check our mailbox before we leave. We have 2 letters. That's cool. 201 rupees. We have to pay 201 rupees for a letter. And it's from Tingle. To the esteemed Mr. Fairy Person, thank you very much for your purchase. Enclosed is an incredible chart. This chart will show you where you can find the Triforce charts. I want you to use it to find lots of them. They are my favorite kind of charts. And also, sir, I don't know what he said. I'm sorry, I didn't realize pushing down on your control stick scrolled past letters. But anyways, he's going to give us the incredible chart. And it's going to show us where the Triforce charts are hidden. This is going to come in later for storyline because we are looking for the pieces of the Triforce. But, like I said, that's going to come later. One thing at a time. I think this is from our sister. Yeah, it is. How have you been, big brother? I am here on the pirate ship writing you this letter. Isn't that neat? At first I was actually really scared, but they're all really nice for pirates, I mean. Mr. Gonzo is a really big guy, but ever since Miss Tetra left, he's been crying like a baby. It's kind of funny, but sort of sad, too. Not just a little strange, but nice, too. And as for Senza, his beard makes him look pretty mean, but he tells really cool stories when he gets in the right mood. Zook was kind of weird, and Mako was pretty quiet. Mako immediately gets mad whenever I try to take his glasses, so I do that a lot. Hee hee. As usual, Nico is always fooling around. He won't take anything serious. Actually, he seems sad not to have you around anymore. Were you guys good friends? I helped them all out with their chores, and they actually paid me a little bit for it, so I'm sending the money to you. Please use it, big brother. I'll loan you my telescope for a little longer, but you have to return it to me eventually, okay? I'm doing fine here, so don't you worry. I'll take good care of myself, so you be sure to take care of yourself. Good luck, Errol. She gives us 20 rupees after we just paid 201 rupees, so... Anywho, like I said, we are done on this island, and it's good to know our sister's safe, and, you know, Link's done a lot of good. So, now what I want to do is I want to go to the Eastern and Western Fairy Islands to finish up this video. I do believe that the Western one is here, and the Eastern one is here, so it doesn't really matter what one we go to. I think I'm going to go to the one by the Forsaken Fortress first. So, I will just meet you guys there. I'm going to warp to Great Fish to make it a short sail. Gotta love all these warping shortcuts, you know? Cuts out so much time. Okay, so now we're back. We were here before, but like I said, we need the hammer to get in here, so let's get our map fish, because I didn't get it earlier. Of course, this is kind of going off the path a little bit, because then I have to turn around to get back to the island, but whatever. Still got plenty of bait too, which is good. I stocked up pretty good last time I went shopping. And that'll pretty much, after we visit the other side, take care of all the fairy fountains, although there are still fairies in the land. We're getting all our upgrades though. I hear the bird people who live on Dragon Roost Island east of here have invented an incredibly useful device that they call a grappling hook. I hear you can throw that thing at monsters and use it to grab treasure they've hidden in their pockets. I didn't know monsters had pockets? Oh, and I guess the proper name for these guys are bokoblins, which doesn't really make sense. Or no, it does. Okay, never mind. Gotcha. I get moblins and bokoblins mixed up. I was calling the pig-like guard creatures, those are moblins, and the little imp creatures that drop the joy pendants are bokoblins, I guess. I don't know. You know, I don't pay attention to the official names of stuff. I just call them this and that. But I was getting confused because I was thinking, like, I thought Maggie was in love with the, you know, one of the little bokoblins, but anywho, enough of that nonsense. Let's just go on ahead here and bring up our skull hammer. And that should get rid of the flames. And let's hope that she has a really nice upgrade for us. Our bombs are fully upgraded, our wallet's fully upgraded, so, and our magic's also fully upgraded, so we're actually getting a pretty fair amount of upgrades, and there can't really be that much left. And it's a green fairy. We haven't actually seen a green one yet, so that's cool. What do you have for me, Miss Fairy? She's gonna give us more arrows. We can carry up to 60. Okay. So I'm assuming that this fairy's gonna give us an arrow upgrade, and then the one in the east is gonna give us a fairy upgrade. That's what I'm assuming anyways. I would think that if we could carry 99 bombs, then we could carry 99 arrows. And arrows are frankly way more useful than bombs, and I'd rather have the arrow upgrade. So now that that's taken care of, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go to the eastern side of the map and meet you guys over there and take care of our last fairy fountain. Okay, so this island is our next fairy island, and I was actually incorrect with the name. It's not Eastern Fairy Island, it's actually Thorned Fairy Island, so I mean, we would have found that out anyways when we talked to the map fish, but, you know, figured I'd correct myself now while I still can, so let's do our usual stuff here. It must be so fat, although I guess it's actually meant to be a different fish in every single square, but they're all related. I think that's what he said in the beginning of the game, like, if you see my brothers or something like that. But still, Anywho, what are you gonna say? Tell me, small fry, do you have any of them golden feathers? Why, yes, I do. I hear those things are all the rage with Rito ladies on Dragon Roost Island these days. They just go gaga over them. But the thing is, the only way to get a golden feather is to defeat one of those bird monsters, or so they say. Yep, Rito men who have girlfriends have tough lots in life, I tell ya. All ladies like shiny things. Well, most of us, anyways. And with that, actually, I don't have enough golden feathers. I have to work on that. Not like it's not of extreme importance, but it's something that we have to do later on down the line. So thanks to the map fish for reminding me of that. Of course, I gotta maneuver my way to the island. I kind of just like to, if I'm going in the wrong direction of the wind and I'm too lazy to change it, I like to kind of just like swerve until I get enough wind to actually get moving. Because I'm lazy. And again, like I said, you need your skull hammer to do this. 3 switches for each of the little thorns, I suppose. Is how that works. And this should be our final visit for this video. Let's go talk to her. Is she gonna be green as well? Yes. I guess the east and the west fairies are the same color, and the north and the southern fairies are the same color, and then I think the one in Outset was like purple, or not, pink or red or something like that, so she's kind of like the odd one out. Just something I kind of noticed. And we get more arrows, so we got both our arrow upgrades in this video, so now we can carry 99 arrows, 99 bombs. Like I said, we have our magic meter maxed out, and we're going to be seeing, I think, one more great fairy in this game, but we won't be seeing her for quite some time, so for the time being, we've pretty much got as upgraded as we can, and I think that's it for this video. I don't know what we're going to do next video. I think I'm going to try to get back to the story here, but I'm not going to say that for sure because I might actually find something else that I want to do, so I'm going to book it out of here before I get shot at. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope that you'll join me in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.